All right. I didn't put my shirt on.
I know you got me looking all like,
Like a stepchild.
yeah, like or me trying to fit in.
I know I got a shirt somewhere. I was saying that being kind of funny, but now I'm serious. I'll just reach in here and grab one. Yeah. Oh shit! There you go. Oh, you gonna go behind the TV, huh? Trying not to have
I ain't got no dollar bills.
I ain't gotten shaky. All right, that's better. My shirt don't look too wrinkled, do it?
No.
No, it's cool.
What up? We've been gone for like a whole year though.
Literally, a year and 2 days.
That's crazy.
Ain't it? Shit happens.
I know.
Like pandemic.
COVID happens. Exactly.
Because remember, I was planning April. I had already hit truth and everything. Scheduled for April. And then March was like, nah, nigga.
Yeah. All bad. I had a shitty birthday. I have no friends. My birthday kicked off the pandemic. Like, damn.
Like, welcome to the pandemic. Happy birthday.
Right. Shelter in. Like, the fuck.
At least it was the beginning. And it wasn't later when everybody got all fucking crazy with the shit.
You in this damn fly.
He about to go die somewhere now. That nigga just got sprayed with hella Lysol. I lied. He right there being stupid. If he's still alive, he deserved to be. Yeah, I'm sorry. But you know how annoying that type of shit could be. Shit look backwards because
yours looks right, mine look backwards.
For real? No, mine look right. You're right.
Yeah, mine is backwards. I don't know why mine is backwards.
It's right. Maybe it's just on yours look backwards.
Yeah, maybe.
Right on mine.
I look stupid. Like, you got your shit on backwards.
I like that though.
It's special edition Seduction Hour. That's what it is.
It is. So you got your makeup popping. How the YouTube going?
Good. Well, like, you know how we creatives are, how we be like, yes, I'm in creative mode, and then you get in that funk where you just be like, I don't feel like being creative, like, at all. I don't want to put no makeup on. I don't want to do nothing. So I was like, well, we ain't going nowhere. Let me get cute because I don't wear makeup any other time. So, yeah. But yeah, YouTube is cool. It's therapeutic. Just how Seduction Hour was for us, like, back in the day, you know? Like, I look forward to our, like, live shows and shit. So, yeah.
It was amazing. It was like a great release. You know,
yeah.
Build up, work, anticipation, and then it's like, here it is.
Right. And you let loose and drink and have fun and yeah.
Yeah, I miss it. Can't wait to
Me
get back to
it. I want this to be over.
I just want to be responsible about it.
We're gonna have to do like a shelter in one.
I've already thought about that. We really are. We really should. Just get some masks for everybody to wear. Everybody wear a mask, and only have a certain amount of people. And we can make something happen. We could definitely
like 6 of us or something. Make little circles or something like they did at the park and shit.
Put the little screens around.
Yeah. That would be dope though, because we could totally do that at Farrell too if we just kind of like sectioned off little areas,
Oh yeah, it's plenty. Yeah, make that shit happen. People just have to come in parties. You have to come in a group, a certain amount, and however many
6 feet.
allowed to have a place at the time.
Get our tape.
Or we just we just gonna make some shit happen. We do what we do.
Yeah. We good because we got the stage, so can't nobody like come in our ear.
Back.
Like 6 feet.
I
can't tell. It looked like a white shirt. Like you got a light on you or something?
Yeah.
It looked like it's still daytime when the sunlight is coming through your window or something.
That's dope.
Were you moving slow on purpose?
Oh. Huh? What'd you say?
I thought you were moving slow on purpose. I think my shit was delayed. I was like, what are you doing? I don't know.
Maybe I was moving slow.
So what's been going on this during the pandemic? What have you been doing? I've seen you like maybe 2 or 3 times, but still.
I've been on this pandemic life.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it kind of like, because like how the type of shit that we like when we be working on shit, we usually get to see the results of it. And it's lately I ain't been able to do that. So it's just been more like working on things and not feeling like I'm getting the progression that I want to get out of things, and then feeling like I'm stuck in certain places. Like, well, what do I do with this right now? I don't know what to do with this because my resources is a little different at the moment, and other stuff too. So I've been going through a lot of that shit, and then just trying to find some peace of mind to be happy again. Because when you get stuck in the house and you start falling in depressions and things like that. But overall, shit. Started taking more pictures, with my camera. So that's fun. That's relaxing. I like taking pictures of nature and things like that, and just scenery. And then I got a Bronco.
I seen that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, OJ. With the OJ Bronco.
Yeah. I haven't wanted one truck, I haven't wanted one of them for hella long. Because, that's what we had when I was growing up. But I haven't wanted a new truck or something bigger than what I got. And all the new shit is weak to me. I wasn't going to spend that much money on nothing I didn't even really like. So I was like, well, fuck it. I'll just go ahead and buy a Bronco. I could pay that shit off right now. Boom. And then it'll be like a project car to remind me of my Mustang where I had hella fun because I could just do hella shit to it and fix it how I wanted and everything. So that's a new hobby. I'm getting ready to start working all on that and everything.
Are you going to keep it white or are you going to paint it different color?
I'm going to paint it, but it's going to be white again. And I'm going to do different little things to spice it up. So it's going to be saucy.
I can't wait to see. No, but that was me like 2 weeks ago where I just kind of was in a funk, man. I couldn't I was trying to pull myself out of that. It was so hard. I was just like so uninspired and just like defeated. But I came up out of it. I was like, I started cleaning up and purging and getting rid of shit. I needed to get like the chaos away, like out of my space and shit.
Yeah.
And like rejuvenate.
Yes. I done painted my whole room and put a ceiling fan in and all that kind of stuff. The whole house is different now.
I learned how to do nails during the pandemic. I don't even like wearing nails no more.
I want to pick up another language and I haven't done that yet, so I got to start working on
that. What language? You said learn another language?
Yeah, Spanish, of course.
Of course.
it only makes sense being here in,
Yeah.
California. Yeah.
What else has been
And
going
then
on?
shit. I wanna take up some martial arts.
Really?
I wanna get back into some martial arts. Figure out, just things to, get back to moving and feeling fresh and like
Yeah.
we're moving into like a different way of life now. So what we used to do ain't necessarily gonna be the same as what we're gonna be doing in the future, the near future as well. So like how we're all at home a lot and stuff now. We
It's
used to be
sad.
out all day. Now we just sitting home, right? Exactly. So it's like, what do you do? Like you go out and you do activities and things like that that not only help your mental, but they help your physical. So it's like, okay, let me do different things like this just to be sharper and faster mentally and more balanced mentally and
Right.
heighten my skills and stuff, reactions and everything, and be able to, just have some saucy little martial arts skills. Yeah.
Yeah. I had started working out again too, because this like happy and pandemic weight, my ass getting fluffy as hell. I'm like, I'm only 5 feet and hella thick out here. So
Hey, somebody like it?
right. I mean, and that makes it worse because if your significant other ain't complaining and it's like, well, I like it, then it just makes you be like, well, fuck it. Like,
But
I'm gonna just
but the
keep
thing about
eating.
it, like, you just gotta remember that fitness first. So you can gain weight, but you have to stay fit.
Right. I know. Like, I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Yeah. Because next thing you
But
know, you're gonna be fat, and then you're gonna be like, damn, it's gonna be hella hard to get slim again. And it ain't gonna be like, all right, just let me get on
right.
this pipe for a few months and I'll be straight. It's gonna be like, no, you got a year
I looked at old pictures of myself, like maybe even like 3 years ago, and I'm just like, damn. Like some parts of it, I'm just like, if I could only have that waist again. But then I'm kind of like, I was too skinny. Like I did not like my weight, so I like the weight I have now. It just needs to be in the right places, you know.
work it
So
out.
yeah. And I'm like, damn, I was so small, and even complained back then about like how I didn't really like my body or whatever. It's crazy, but I don't know, like being in your 30s, you get that like for women, you start getting that grown woman weight where it like sits in all the right places. You start to fill out, and and your metabolism slowing down. So, but but no,
Oh
I like
my
it though. I'm just like I think I'm finally comfortable in it. Cause you know how like with boys when y'all go through like puberty and if y'all like when y'all have your little growth spurt, how you don't know how to like
God.
a walk and adjust. Like that's how I was like with the weight on. Like I couldn't wear heels. I was like, all this new weight on my knees.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
That's why that's
yeah,
another reason you gotta work out because your body will
yeah,
be able to need more muscle on you.
yeah. I'm not as fit as I used to be. Going up, like climbing a flight of stairs is hell, man. Hmm?
Do some squats and stuff in the
Oh
gym.
no, yeah, I
And
got all my weights, all my workout stuff.
yeah,
I be
jump
getting it
rope.
in when I get it in. Yep.
Yeah,
That's
I've been trying
therapeutic
to.
too. I like that at night. I like working out at night.
I like working out early in the morning.
I do too
First
if
thing.
I'm at the gym, but at home, I like doing it at night. It's
Hmm.
kind of like my last thing. Like I'm like done being a mom, and that's my time alone before I shower and go to bed. So
See, like when I work out at night, I'll be awake afterwards.
I
If I'm
heard
working.
that happens to some people. That ain't
Yeah.
I be knocked the fuck out after a good workout.
Because I used to work a swing shift and I would get off at like 11 or 12 and then I'll go straight to 24 and work
Mm,
out and go home. Get home like 1-ish and
be
it'd
staring at the
be,
ceiling.
man, watching all kind of random shit on Netflix or whatever.
Yeah, I miss the gym so bad. Oh,
We get on Netflix last night and it said, you can't watch nothing because it's too many people watching shit right now.
wait,
And I
what?
was like, what exactly? I said, what? I said, who the fuck is watching shit? And it showed me. And he said, this person is watching Girlfriends, and this person is watching some anime, or whatever. Like, I couldn't remember the name of it. And I'm like, whatever, I'm going to play some 2K.
Who was in your Netflix?
My sister in jail.
No. I was like, one of your exes is on your Netflix.
You don't get Netflix password.
You don't get Netflix privileges.
Oh, no passwords. That's crazy.
I feel like after you break up, you're supposed to change them though. You said who does that? That's true though. I'm in a full ass relationship, and I think you could have your own password.
That's it. You can get into my phone, but you're not getting into my emails and shit. No, that's got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, I believe in that type of privacy. I mean, me, I don't care about what's in your email. Like, it's none of my business.
Emails business, and I don't do no flirting or cheating on email. So that's not what you need to be looking for. That's for my finances or anything else that I got going on and shit. You don't get to touch that. Stay the fuck back.
Or the Netflix password.
So.
Oh, brother. But yeah, like I said, I feel like if you break up, you got to change password. If they did know it, you're supposed to change all the passwords when you break up with somebody. Like, oh, that bitch logged into my Hulu. Change the password.
It's like
I'll fix you.
And then they change all the passwords.
Yeah.
I used to work in places like that where they were like, all right, somebody got fired. We got to change all the passwords and shit now.
Like, great. Ugh. Cali Batch. What's new with Cali Batch? What's coming out?
I'm working on this fall collection right now. So
you're doing that too.
Yeah, I put out a shirt recently. Nice little shirt at Sunset because it was a dope ass sunset. And I'm gonna start doing some more of those, visual shirts with my pictures that I've been taking. Mm-hmm. And the fall line that I'm putting together is the first batch is gonna be, all the stuff that I put together myself, like by hand and all that shit. And that's gonna be, for a select few to get to, return customers and stuff like that. And then the mass produced stuff, the stuff that I'm gonna have a whole lot of, will be available in like a few weeks. So
cool. I love when you put out new stuff.
Yeah. Huh? I'm excited about that shit. Yeah, what's going on with the jewelry?
Yeah, we are currently getting ready for a pop-up shop in October.
Where?
In Fresno at Dorian's sister's beauty salon. Okay. She has vendors. It's like a customer appreciation thing, and she'll have vendors come through and they can sell stuff. And so we're gonna do a pop-up out there. And then we're getting ready for our fall stuff, which is gonna launch November 1st. Because we went to LA, what was that, last month? And got some new materials and stuff. So okay. I'm excited to put the new colors out and stuff. The website, when we revamped it, I'm so proud of it now. It was like yeah, you know how I get. Once I start in my creative mode and I just be focused. Yeah. And then posting on the social media and stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's what we've been doing. Oh, and then so you remember a couple years back, maybe not that many, maybe 2 years, when our stuff was on that Emmy nominated web series, Tough Love?
Yeah. No,
you don't. So they had their season that show was in New York. So now they're doing Tough Love LA. So we just sent stuff off. So we're gonna be in their new show that's coming out. Okay. They just started filming. Yeah. So Yeah, we got a little bit of exciting shit going on just to keep us going. But we're trying to focus on getting our store. We want a storefront.
A storefront?
Yeah.
Where?
We don't know yet. We're trying to figure that out. Where we want to have it.
Things are changing drastically right now.
Yeah, I know. Not now. Hopefully,
yeah. Stuff.
But that's where we're at right now. I'm over just being an online boutique. Like I need my store. So yes. So that's the goal we're working on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, as far as business, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I've been on some mad scientist shit. So
some what?
Mad scientist shit.
Oh, I was like, who getting married?
That's a good question. One of my friends is getting married. And I'm the best man.
You're the best man. Who getting married?
Lonnie.
Lonnie getting married?
Yeah, Lonnie and Ashley are getting married.
Oh, nice. Congrats to them. Everybody getting married. Oh, you about to be the best man. That bachelor party gonna be lit.
Man, I done already started playing it. It's about to. Oh Lord. The excitement.
It's gonna be shaky booties.
Huh?
I say gonna have all the shaky booties up in there.
Oh, I thought you said fake. I was about to say no fakes.
Oh no.
You'd be like, hold up. We don't do that. We don't do that. We need you to be comfortable with who you are.
You're right. All the cellulite and stretch marks.
I ain't tripping. You got the little wrinkly stomach from having a baby. It's cool.
Oh my god. I love it though. That's so nice of you.
Hey, man, shit, what you gonna do? Be like, I don't like her no more. Like, nigga, fuck, is we not grown?
Right.
It's probably plenty of shit somebody can not like about you.
Facts. I feel people are so brainwashed with everything that they see on the internet now. They just think they have this perfect shit.
Right, like shit, life ain't perfect.
Right.
Just because you got 2 arms and 2 legs today don't mean you're gonna have them tomorrow.
Man, I think about shit like that all the time.
So I cut my finger last night. I got a Band-Aid on it.
What were you doing?
I was cutting a lemon.
Ooh, that's the worst. Get that lemon juice in there.
It hurt.
Oh no.
That bitch was leaking. And I'm like, stop the blood. I'm gonna change this Band-Aid after the show. After this phone.
Yeah, but I always think about stuff like that. Like, what if I didn't have like my other arm or my other leg, or we take a lot of shit for granted.
A lot of shit for granted. What if I didn't have my hair?
Right. I don't think I look cute bald. So I don't think I look cute bald.
Be thankful.
All right.
I know I'm thankful.
For your hair?
Yes, definitely. Definitely. It's something to be thankful for. Not everybody at my age has it.
That is so true. A lot of people that we went to school with, like,
I'm talking about
their hairline is all fucked up right now.
Some didn't last long after high school.
True. Like, damn. I mean, I know it's all genetic stuff like that. You can't help, but like, you be like, dang, you aged.
But some of it though, like my dad, he one of the type of people to be cheap. And I'll be like, bro, you can't be cheap when it comes to certain things. Like, you gonna get your hair cut at home instead of going to the barber stuff. And it's like, bro, if you want your hair to last, you need to take it to a professional to do that, so that they can make sure that your shit will last instead of just put this on it and take it down. And shit, fuck. Man, his daddy had a big ass fro when he died. Big ass motherfucking fro.
I don't like that much hair.
I'm keeping my hair.
In the summer,
I trimmed it down a little bit, but it's kind of.
No, yeah, your shit got hella long, yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I mean, remember like when I like helped dye it, and it was just like it was down here, and then it just kept growing.
It was so good back then.
That was so funny. We just experimenting in the dining room dyeing hair. Your mom was like, "What the hell?"
Oh man!
Like, what are y'all in here doing?
We up in here experimenting.
Right.
We're gonna figure out how the style gonna work.
Too funny. Oh man. Did you go to the lake at all during the summer?
Juneteenth.
I was so mad I didn't go Juneteenth. It looked so lit. I went like after. It was still cracking, but I know it was smacking.
Everybody, mama, daughter, sister,
right,
cousin, sister, grandmama, granddaddy, and unborns was in that motherfucker.
Man. Yeah, it looked like a beautiful party. But at the same time, I'm glad I didn't go because I don't like being around that many people. But the thing is, like when you're at the lake, it's like congested, but it's like spread out because you can go down to the grass area to like you know what I mean? Like it's not just a sidewalk; it's like the grass too.
Congested that day. I wasn't even there all that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was.
Were you there for the fireworks, or you left before that?
I was gone before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of sad we didn't get to do our little mimosas at the lake. That was so much fun when we did that.
That was so fun.
I was so drunk. I was gone off them mimosas. And the weather was nice. Like, it was lit.
That was a perfect day.
Mm-hmm.
That was a perfect day.
It started off kind of gloomy, though.
It was a little gloomy. And we was running all over the place trying to get this and that and that and this. That fucking fly. Motherfucking fly.
And he's back.
Oh, if he could just sit his retarded ass down and chill, we'd be cool.
He's confused right now. He got lice all over his body.
But you want to sit right the fuck there in my face. And I don't want to kill you because you one of God's creatures.
Like I got a gnat.
I'm looking at him right now.
Oh, he's looking at you, staring you up and down? Because you sprayed him. He's mad at you. He's like, how dare you? Now I'm going to buzz your life and get on your nerves because you sprayed me. And now you're going to get him high.
He's going to put his ass down. Yeah. He felt that shit.
I need to see this high fly.
Why he really just stopped moving? Like he hella slow right now.
Wow. That must be like instant contact. Their little bodies are tiny, so.
They're tiny as fuck.
Right. It takes us a minute to feel the high.
He's fucking with his fingers.
Now if you fall over.
He's ready to fall asleep. Good morning, buddy. I told you we could all live in peace.
Oh my God. He's like, damn you.
You're probably gonna be like, hey, if you ever make it into that house,
he got that good here. Boy got that loud. That's the house you need to be in. That's terrible.
Travel to a whole nother place and come back.
I can't. What's going on with your love life?
Nothing.
Why not?
Nothing.
Not even like just like conversing with anybody. No.
Nothing. Nothing.
Why? Are you just like over people? Like, don't you want to
Maybe.
meet new people? You just like whatever. You just focus
You
on me and
know,
that's it.
that was a big part of it. Another part of it was the pandemic.
Yeah.
And you know me, like I like to be in my space where I feel like I'm, ready to date and really move through shit like that. So, and then when I like to date, I like to do it with intent. So
Yeah.
I signed up for them dating apps and stuff, and I was trying to check those out and see what was on there. Huh?
He's on Tinder.
Huh?
He's on
Yeah.
Tinder and Bumble and what's some other ones? Black and
Black. Yep. All four. I'm on the main
don't ask me
four.
how I know all these. I'm just, I just know.
We all know that. So yeah, I'm on all four of them, and I'm really picky when it comes to dating because I don't want to waste nobody's time, especially like right now. Like if it was just regular time, I'm just hanging out with people just to, be like, oh, okay, I don't really see this going nowhere. We could still just, hang out for a day. Like, hey, let's go do this or something, just
Yeah.
to enjoy time with people. But it ain't the time for that right now. Like, oh, you mad, buddy? You want some more? It ain't the time for that right now. So I have that. And then when it comes to the talking and getting to know people, it's like I just haven't gotten that far with anyone or seen, anyone that I wanted to go that far with. And of course, it's hard because you're not really interacting with these people. You're just seeing photos of them. Some of them
True.
don't go into details on their page, so they might be, but they also might not be looking for what you're looking for at the moment. And you don't know that because they didn't explain none of that. I'm like, okay, well, this looks bland. You must not really give a fuck, so I'm not gonna put energy into it, which is
Yeah.
different from somebody. So I mean, shit, I don't know.
That's how you always
But
been though.
still, what, 2.5 years or some shit now. So I'll be going crazy sometimes. I'll be feeling like I just be wanting to fuck something,
Well.
but I feel like I've come so far. Like to go over 2 years and be so disciplined about it and say, okay, this is a new mindset. I see that and I'll be like, okay, I only want to do that because, it's just that temptation and it's, oh, it's going to be fun. But afterwards, you're going to be disappointed in yourself. So staying focused.
So are you celibate by choice?
Yeah, it's my choice.
No, but I mean, like, are
So
you just like, are you waiting until you meet someone like worth like going there with, basically? Or are you like trying to get to a certain part of or point where you're like, well, okay, I want to dabble, I'm gonna have fun? Or are you just like, nah, like nothing?
no, I think dabbling is over for me. I think like I've come to a point in my life where that's going backwards and it's back to a place that I don't want to be. It was irresponsible and selfish and not something I was proud of. I mean, it's like we talk about these things and it's like if I were to do this today, I wouldn't be proud of it. So knowing where I want to be and what I want to get out of myself, I think that this is the best way for me to be so that I can stay focused, continue to appreciate people the way I'm supposed to appreciate people, and appreciate myself the way I'm supposed to appreciate myself. Till I get to that point where I meet somebody and I feel like, all right, yeah, we there. And if we
Yeah.
actually go, take that next step to be like, I'd fuck with you forever. Because
Yeah.
if you get pregnant, then so yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I can relate because that's how I was too, like pre-relationship. Like, you just like, I never was the type to just be like, oh yeah, I'm about to do this because I can. Like, that's not fun for me. I like stuff with substance. So, I've had my moments where I did just because I was like, fuck it. But for the most part, it's just kind of like, I don't understand how people like do that. Just like fuck it. I'm just be fucking on anything and everybody. Like, I don't care, just because I can.
I understand it because I've been there, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't do it. Like, I wouldn't do it.
No, I'm just saying, like, for me, like, that's just like a lot of energy. Like, you giving like all that and it's passing it around to like, or taking in so many bodies. It's just, I can't.
You don't realize it though until so long after. You don't realize it because it's just the going out and the drinking and okay, I'm drunk. I'm trying to fuck tonight. I'm sitting like somebody gonna answer this phone. All the money spent on alcohol or hotels.
Yeah. It's always something in the air after the club. Like, it's everybody just be on the same thing. Like, man, this Henny feeling good in my system.
And you know what time it is. It's like, okay, well, shit, I just been grinding these chicks all night, and now all of a sudden I'm supposed to go home and go to sleep. My dick's still hard.
No. Well, I went to sleep.
That's not easy for us. But once again, it's about discipline, so it's like, once you shift your focus and things like that, then you can go out and not think like that.
Yeah. I feel like, well, see, I don't know, because I never really asked. But like when I used to go out with like y'all, and I was like the only girl. So I felt protected. I was like, ain't nobody gonna talk to me. I got all in with me. But then I'm like, damn, I hope I'm not like cockblocking for one of them. Like, if a girl want to talk to y'all or something like that. But I never like felt like y'all was like on anything at the club. Like, y'all was just like in your own like world. So I never experienced that like part of y'all, like where you was like trying to be on something at the club. Yeah.
Like we just go to just be there to enjoy ourselves.
Right.
What's going on with you though? It's been a long time. What's up with your love life?
Man, damn near married. I mean, damn near. It's like, so it's funny because for people who like are in relationships during this pandemic, it's kind of like when you stuck in the house with somebody like for hella long, it tests you. So we were tested. And you know me, like I'm already a person that likes my own space. So being in a relationship, period, and living with somebody is like I need to like find my zen somehow. But then the pandemic, ain't nobody leave. The kids stuck in the house, and y'all just like sitting there like looking at each other like man, like I'm just gonna take a shower because that's the only time I can have by myself. It like hella tested like our relationship. But then I feel like the summer like came and like his birthday and stuff, and he was out in Michigan like with his family and stuff. And I felt like we like fell in love again. Like it like, we back in the honeymoon phase. It's funny. So it's like I feel like huh?
No, I said it's hella staticky. I said it was that nice.
It like froze. I didn't hear what you said.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah. Okay. Nah, you sound kind of like far away.
I'm right here. It just sounds
I can hear you. So yeah. It's still staticky?
Do it sound staticky to you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's just me then. Don't trip. All right, go ahead.
What was I saying? I forgot.
Honeymoon part 2.
Oh yeah, back in the honeymoon phase. So I feel like people who like are in relationships where you married or you like with somebody, living with somebody, you were definitely tested, and it's like I hope you made it out of it together still, because I feel like some people breaking up or already broke up.
Yeah,
Cause
a lot of people broke up, but a lot of people
yeah,
hooked up. So,
yeah,
where y'all at now?
we're good. We're good. We're not trying to kill each other no more. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, my life's pretty much boring. Like I'm a housewife. I'm a mom. You know, I don't really nothing too crazy. But yeah, damn near married. So be on the lookout for that invitation.
Always ready for the turn up.
Right.
That's a celebration. That's hella tight. That's dope. That's dope. That's the goal in life.
I know. I feel like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I do you want to be married, OJ?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. Because I always like. I mean, we've had conversations about this, but you change with the seasons. You be like, I don't want to do that no more, or I thought about it. It's not for me.
Right. Right.
so, so that's cool.
Man.
Yeah. I mean, we always have these conversations like with like our circle, like whoever, if you like single or whatever. Like for me as the girl in the group, I always be like, y'all deserve like the best of the best, because y'all be going through some stuff, and so
Wow. Yeah. What you go through, it either turn you into a monster or
yeah,
give you a different perspective. The things that I went through, it sometimes it made me say, fuck it. And this last time it made me say, you know what? I can't go back to doing what I was doing because I don't want to end up here again.
yeah, yeah. That's like the best when you can actually like look back on situations, no matter how bad they were, and you actually like learn something from it, and you can take that. Like you're not bitter about it. It is what it is, and you just take the lesson from it and move forward in how you
Yeah.
maneuver through life. You know,
Mhm.
growth.
I was bitter for it. I think we all go through that bitter moment. It took a minute to not be bitter, but
Yeah,
I got over it. I just had to accept, like we try to we try to control things too much, and we don't have control over shit. So if you want something from someone and you're not getting that, and you expect this from them, it's like, yo, you can't expect shit from people. They're going to give what
yeah,
they're going to give, and you just have to take that because that's all you're gonna get. And if that's all you're gonna get, and it's not enough for you, then move the fuck on. But you don't have to, hate them for that. That's all they had to give you.
right.
Because it's been people where I gave them all I had to give. It might not have
Yeah,
been a lot. It for sure wasn't what they wanted, but it's what they got, because they wanted this. And I was like, well, you get this because I don't want this with you. Fucked up. So
basically.
if the same thing happens to us, even if it's in a relationship and it goes, down the line, then shit, that's life. So moving forward, make sure your energy is in the right place. Make sure you focus
Exactly.
on the right things. You know, then you won't be falling for people that ain't really,
On
you
your
know,
frequency.
on your. Yeah,
Oh man. Well, hopefully, when we come out of this pandemic, you can meet a nice lady and go on some dates.
yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, we go to some protests together or something.
Yeah. Shit. What's funny is
Shit
like
about to
how
get.
you meet people now, they got on a mask, so you don't know what they look like halfway.
Hey,
You just see them from here.
hey, some of them be beautiful. They be beautiful. And you
Right.
be like, you know
Be like,
what?
oh,
You gotta be cute.
like cute
Like,
little
I
ninja.
understand how they
Like,
do it. I understand the whole Muslim thing. I'm like, okay. I see how you can still be, extremely, like, even more beautiful. Because it takes your focus off everything else. And it's like, let me just look at her eyes. And it's like, okay,
yeah.
you actually look at her eyes. God damn. You're
But
not
that's
looking at
how
her
like
titties.
but that's how like internet dating is too. If that's what you both are looking for. It's to actually have a conversation, get to know each other, even though you can't physically be with each other or see each other. Because
I don't like the
we were
ones.
long distance before
I don't
even we
like the
got
ones
here.
that be,
Hmm?
the ones that be hitting me. I don't really be.
You gotta talk to somebody that you actually want to talk to. Shit.
Exactly. Exactly.
So it's
Exactly.
just
I don't
like,
want to just talk.
so you're not opposed to that. It's just you gotta talk to somebody that you really want to talk to, that you're interested in, that you are willing to engage in conversation with, right?
Yeah. Yeah. There's some. There's a lot of people that moved from other places, so it's a lot of other people here now, which is cool.
Mm.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I'm a long distance relationship type of person, just because I like space. I like space, and like also it helps getting to know somebody, and not that pressure like being around them. You know, like when you go on a first date, you just be like, everybody, like the woman does too much. We do our makeup, we get dressed, and we feel uncomfortable. We don't like, and some people don't really know how to have conversations in public. The conversation be dry, be one sided, or
Yeah.
you know. So, but when
Yeah.
you're in like the comfort of your own space and you just like can text or talk on the phone, like a lot of things, can come of that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, business is cool though. It's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Especially like, when people got a lot of shit to do, so like if you don't have hella time to just really be spending
Yeah.
with somebody anyway, then it's
Especially for
like shit,
creatives.
hey, all right, all
Yeah.
right.
Because we
I mean
need
shit, half
our
the time
to shut out the world
shit
sometimes.
anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I'm definitely getting ready to find me my getaway.
Little mini trips I've gone on too during the pandemic, and they helped. We need those. We need to just leave for a little bit
You
and then
know
come
what?
back.
I need that so bad, right? Like I need that so bad that I'm about to just
Yeah.
like,
Even like I
oh
went to LA, like I needed that. That little weekend was like I needed that. And then when I went to Michigan, like I needed that
yeah.
just to be away from this. And then like everywhere else, they could be
Yeah.
outside. We can't be outside. We can't do shit. We can't even go to the bar. Can't go to a
It's
restaurant, have
being in
dinner.
the people don't understand being in the basement like being in prison. It's been like a prison.
I'm like, I
I
miss my
am
friends. Y'all know I'm a big cat.
right.
I cat on y'all all the time, but I'm like, I miss my friends. The fact that
Oh,
like somebody tells me I can't
you
go,
know you
like opposed to me being like, oh, I ain't going. Like I miss my
it,
friends.
it's
We
nothing to
used to have
do.
so much fun. I be feeling like, them like memes of people looking out the window when I look at all our pictures from like the past 2 years.
That, man, I had plans
We
for like
had so
amusement
much
parks and shit.
fun.
I was like, all right, y'all, we about to have a group trip to Great America and a group trip to
Right.
Six Flags. I was like,
Water
y'all
World,
really gonna go down
hiking.
south, man.
Oh, shit's trash.
Yeah, I mean, I hit the river up one day. It's Sac,
Hmm.
you know, rode down the river in a raft, but I haven't really been doing a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
Rained once, did a little shooting. Need to go some more because I ain't been shooting enough. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I guess I guess I'm getting established. I'm getting accustomed to my new regular I have to establish my new regular because
Yeah.
that other shit ain't coming back right now.
The new norm. That
The new
sucks.
norm.
I hate
The
this
new
shit.
norm is gonna be riding in the Bronco and shooting and shit like that. Maybe I'll find me a nice, beautiful black woman somewhere out here.
Oh my. Uh, so are you gonna mail in your ballot? Are you gonna go to the polls in November?
I'm going to walk my ballot in as
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna walk my
always
ballot in
do.
too.
I sit down at the dining room table and I fill it out, seal it, sign it, and I deliver
Drop
it
that bitch
myself.
off.
I give me a
Boom.
sticker and I take my
I
sticker and I
voted.
slap that bitch on the back of my iPhone. Put it on the back of my phone. Lasts a long time.
I only saved mine when Obama was in office. I only saved those stickers.
Huh?
Like I only saved my I voted stickers when Obama was in office. The other ones I just
Yeah,
threw
I
away.
don't even remember. And the Hillary one, that was so disappointing. I kept it on there for a long time too, because I was just upset. And I didn't even like Hillary. I just was upset that they
There
really
we got
elected
him.
Trump.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
took so
And now we
long for
riding
us
that
to get the
back.
results. I went to sleep. I was like, fuck this taking forever. Woke up like, are you fucking kidding me?
You-
He's
I
in charge of
I
us now?
already knew what it was. I already knew what it was. I already knew what it was because once they was like, oh, the numbers ain't really in or this or that, I was like, oh, they about to give it to them. I was like, I'm not
Yep.
even gonna keep watching this shit. They're giving it to them because it's the same thing they did with Bush. I was like, I done seen this shit before. I know how y'all roll.
Yeah. It was so bad. I was just saying, I was like, I'd rather have Bush right now than Trump. Shit was bad with Bush, but damn. I mean, we was too young to like vote then, but I'd rather have him right now over Trump. Like, man, it wasn't this bad.
This fool about to cause civil unrest. It's about to be all types of madness.
Yeah.
They let this happen. They let this happen. They shouldn't have never let him get to that point to
I'm
where
like,
he
this
could have
nigga
been
had
candidated. They didn't put up
impeachments
no
and
good
shit.
candidate against him.
He's like the first in history for like so much shit. Just like the first president
Yeah.
there's so much controversy around him.
And the thing about it is what he represents. And it's like he's hella just he doesn't know how to explain himself. Like even if he's talking about something that is real, he doesn't know how to talk about it. Like he doesn't know how to articulate it. He's
He doesn't know how to
retarded. Oh, I
articulate
shouldn't use
and he's
that.
not empathetic to things. He's just like,
He, he
yeah.
he's a narcissist to the point where he wants to be the fucking king of America. Like if people don't understand this, everything that he says is me, I. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. We don't care about all that. Just tell us what we need to hear. We don't need to hear that. Oh yeah, well I did this, and if it wasn't for me, it wouldn't have been done because it could have been done a long time ago, but it wasn't. But I did it. I did it. I did it. It's like, bro, nobody gives a fuck about all that. All we needed to know was, oh, this was done. So all that shit, all the retarded shit that he says that we know is retarded, and people just want to be like, it's not. That's it's like, bro. And then you want to turn the police into your own military, and people don't see that shit. It's like y'all don't see that. Yup, like, oh, he's sitting up here talking about like instead instead of coming in here and bringing things together, you want to force somebody to pick a side. So say, oh, it's either cops or Black Lives Matter. Like cops are robbers. It's cops or Black Lives Matter. You got to pick a side. Which ones you with? Because the Black Lives Matter, those guys are thugs and they go out and they tear up
Right.
neighborhoods and this and that. You don't want them to come into the suburbs. So who do you want? You need the cops to protect you. That's like, bro, like,
What about the thugs
what
that
the
are
fuck?
shooting up schools and shit? What about those thugs?
I mean, what about the people getting beat up in their homes, the domestic violence and the pedophiles and all that stuff, the drugs,
Yeah.
all them people up there selling opioids and crazy stuff come on, bro. We're not the only ones that do things. All the scammers and all that stuff. Like, bro, it's people that do stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
We a small portion of this population. So for y'all to sit up there and fuck around like that and try to point us out and be like y'all the ones that do everything, y'all doing the exact same thing the Nazis did, but y'all don't want to sit up here and call yourselves Nazis. That's the thing about it. Like I'm gonna just start calling them Nazis because if that's what you are, that's what you are. You don't want to admit it, but look in the mirror because you're doing the exact same thing that they did. So you saying you would have voted for Hitler? Simple as that. If it was Hitler, you would have. If you had a choice to vote for Hitler at the time, you would have been rocking with him. And that shit hurts my heart. Like it really be hurting my heart to see that there's that many people in this country that like any other time you would have thought you could have been at the bar high fiving them and having beers while watching football and shit. But we to the point where they really feel like you don't deserve to be on the same land as them.
Yeah. It's like that's like it never changed. It has always been that way since the beginning of, America. But I'm like, for me, when everything started happening, and I was just like, it's like it's bad it happened, but I'm glad it did because it opened a lot of people's eyes who were just so like naive and oblivious to like real shit, real racism that goes on. They're like
Yeah.
shocked right now. Like, I can't believe it's like, how could you not? Like, people are undercover racists like out here. Like, they not your
Yeah, and then
friends.
they see it. Yeah, they see stuff that happen in different places like Alameda or different random places, and it's like, bro, we've been telling y'all this heck of racist over there forever, but didn't nobody want to leave us. Walnut Creek, the times that people follow us around, it's like, dude, lock the doors in the store and on us in Walnut Creek one time. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Wow.
like you didn't even ask us if we needed help or anything, bro. You just stared at us and then locked the door while it was still business hours. Like
Yeah.
that's not a smart thing to do. But like we get deal with the shit so much. It's like we're not gonna sit up here and go through all this shit to sit up here and try to call, fucking corporate and complain and this and that and we know. Do you have a lawyer and we ain't got all that. So we just like whatever, fucking leave. Now that everybody pulling their fucking phones out, so people's afraid to do shit like that no more. But it's still the same as people working in the store.
All these damn Karens out here. White people just feel so fucking entitled. Not all, but the ones we do see, like the Karens, they just. And so it's funny how a lot of people didn't even know that they were like that. It's like, how could you not?
You not. You don't see it how they step in front of you at the store and think that whatever they got is more important than you and shit like that. You don't see it.
Yeah. It just gives me how they feel like this is like their land. It's like you came over here and took the land from the Native Americans. So
Yeah, they stole it. They took it.
how is this your land? Like you stole it. Like real shit. Like you feel so entitled, like
And
this
murder
yours.
those people.
Like no. And then you came to Africa and took us. Like we come on now.
Like really, y'all should really be being punished for the shit that y'all did, regardless if it was your ancestors. Y'all should have some type of repercussion for the shit that they did because y'all still benefiting from it. So y'all should
Yeah,
be
the
paying a
ones that
tax.
are out here acting a
Y'all should be
fool.
paying a
Yeah.
tax on that. Yeah.
Mm. If our judicial system was a lot different, I feel like it wouldn't be how it is right now. But we don't stand a chance either way. So until we take
Hey,
over everything, until the day we take over
change gonna come.
everything, I feel like I was having this conversation with my honey like the other day. It was just kind of like at some point, like how like it was like such a like beautiful thing for like us, like everybody like in Oakland, like with all the riots and shit, because they like for all the racial injustice and shit, like it was a beautiful thing to see. I'm just waiting for the day where all the black people just say fuck this, and they just start taking off on all the white people, just beating their ass. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's kind of like, yeah, like the cops got guns, but shit, we if you license to carry, I feel like, well, shit, we about to have a duel outside because we about to get your ass, pulling up on all the Karens and beating their ass in the parking lot. Like, at some point, like, we just have to, like, I don't know, like, what it's gonna take, but like, I need us to all take over. Shit, Black people need to take over.
I mean, really, I think we come from a generation of fighters. Like, we used to still fight in high school and stuff. You know, nowadays these kids can't fight. Right. They grab phones and yeah, like we used to be dogging people. So, and then I don't even want to talk about other stuff because this is going to be on public stuff. But, bruh, white people wasn't finna disrespect us.
I mean, I still have that air about myself. Like, the fuck? The fuck you say to me?
What the fuck you say to me?
Exactly.
Oh, they moving. We walk down the street. Oh, when I was in high school, I didn't even, bro. I did not move. You would get walked the fuck through.
Oh, I've done that. Oh, my little ass. Like, can you imagine?
And I wish you would say some shit to me.
That is not gonna make me move. It's like, if I'm walking in this direction, you walk around, please. Like, and I was sweet as shit, but that was like a pet peeve of mine. Like, no, I'm not about to. Like, no, I'm gonna walk through you before I
I'm not about to move for you. Right? Let motherfuckers be thinking you not there. Like, no.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I guess they, and every year shit kept getting softer and softer and softer until it got so soft that these kids forgot how shit really is. So now that these people are, showing how they really are, they don't believe that they are as fucked up as they are because they haven't seen that. So they're just seeing them throw tantrums. They haven't seen how these people really are and how they really acted towards us and how they really will come back towards acting towards us. You think you won't see more hanging off trees and shit? Come on. Like, it's real. They get mobs and they come out here and they just go crazy. It's ugly. And just because they ain't did it in 50, 60 years don't mean they ain't gonna do it again.
And don't mean it ain't happened. We just ain't seen it yet.
Right. They've been kidnapping people and all kind of shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of trafficking going on. Speaking of that, like, what is going on?
It's just a crazy world we live in. We just gotta do our part to try to make it the best we can.
Yeah. I'm not about to be walking around living in fear. I know that much. Not doing that.
Nah, fuck that. Yeah, that's out. Where's my charger over here?
Let me see. I'm probably crunching hell loud,
huh? Wait. Nah. Shit. That hurt. Ow. Man, this fucking finger is a bitch. Don't ever cut your finger. Here. No, don't die. Don't go. Get in there. Find the hole, baby. It's on the other side. I got a Surface Pro now. And I can't find the hole.
That's what she said.
Exactly what she said. Found the hole.
Oh, that is the worst. Like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
That is an exit, sir.
Right, then you hear that scream. Ah! Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh man.
Crazy things. Crazy.
Sex.
Man.
So funny how like people like, especially like people who like first getting into like sex, how they think, or like, you know, children, how it's supposed to be. And it's not what you be watching when you like, you know, be logging into shit. Like some real life shit happens like that. Like accidentally trying to put it somewhere else it ain't supposed to be. You might bump your head. Somebody might fall off the bed. Like real shit happens.
That is funny. Like,
it is.
Like you can't go in there without a sense of humor, and you can't go in there like hella nervous, like scared. You know, like I gotta perform. I gotta do. You just gotta go in there and just be in the moment.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
If some funny shit happens, you laugh, and then you know you get back to business.
That's why I always say, like, for me, like, I feel like I'm more of a love maker than anything else. You know, like, all the people like, oh, I have sex, you know, I fuck, and I make love, like, you know what I mean? I put a lot of effort, and not like effort, like I'm doing too much, but it's like I give like my all, and I'm very passionate in that moment. So that's why I'm very selective about who I let, you know, their energy, you know, intertwine with mine, entangle with mine.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't just be out here like that. I don't know how y'all used to do that. No, like I always wasn't figuring you.
It was hard.
Out here like that.
It was hard.
People, texting multiple people, like how?
It was hard. I don't understand. Like looking back on it, I'm like, fuck, bro, that was a lot of energy. I could have been investing in other things. Oh, it's crazy.
It's okay. That's what our 20s were for.
Yes, learning and listening.
Stupid shit.
A lot of stupid shit, chasing, doing fucking chicks just because, like, didn't even really want to fuck her. It was just like, okay, well, she's the friend, so I'm taking one for the team. So, like, you should never be having sex for that reason, ever.
Yeah.
And that's crazy because I've done that shit. So, I'm disappointed.
Why? You had to do that.
I mean, hey, but I look back on it and it's like I say, okay, it's in the past. I learned from it moving forward. That'll never happen again.
Yeah, but who's to say you'd have that perspective that you have now if you were that way in the past? You know, like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. Huh? I said I would probably be married by now if I had that perspective.
Whoa, booty call.
No, meeting. Okay. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh yeah. What's the craziest thing you've ever done in those wild days?
I don't know. When? Where? Here?
Like, you know, in your 20s, just period.
I don't know. I did a lot of crazy shit. You talking on one day, one weekend, one.
Have you had orgies before?
Nah. What's up? How many people do it take for it to be? What constitutes an orgy?
I think an orgy can even be like two couples like in the same room. I think that can be considered an orgy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it wasn't no switching partners and that. No.
No, they don't have to be that. I just feel like if it's more than like whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even the switching partners, that's nasty.
Nah.
I don't know how they do that in pornos. Like, ew.
That's gross. Don't do that.
Or like he like take his dick out one girl and then put it in another girl's mouth, like ew, like like I'm not putting my mouth on that. It got her juices on it. I don't even fuck with her like that. Like, I don't get it. People just be nasty out here.
That's what it is. People be nasty and people like nasty. And it's so weird because it's like when you really think deep into it, it's like, why do you want to be so nasty? Like, what about it makes you think that like sex is supposed, unless you don't appreciate sex, like it depends because different people like it's. Hey, I like sex because of these reasons. Not I like sex for the spiritual reasons. So if you're on two different levels, then shit. Some people just be enjoying that shit and they just want to do it any and every way they think they might enjoy.
That's crazy. It's like it is levels to it because it's like you can be with like one partner, just you and that person, and you want to explore certain things. But then you have people who are just nasty and just want to do it with everybody. Like, you know, like no, you can't do that.
And that's how people, you know, get caught up in situations where they get hurt, or they get
or pregnant, or diseases.
Yeah, anything. It's a lot of shit that comes with that. So why you gotta be very careful, especially in these days and times, because people's into a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, weird, nasty shit. I wonder how like fetishes come about. Like, who was the person that was just like, yeah, pregnant women is my thing?
Somebody, pregnant women are sexy.
I mean, yeah, with your partner, but just for that to be your fetish, like, yeah, I'm about to, because I got hit on a lot when I was pregnant. So I feel like men who are like that, like, I don't care. Like, you pregnant, like, I'm still
I feel like it's okay to appreciate the beauty of a pregnant woman, but I feel like you're wrong to have sex with a pregnant woman if that child is not yours.
Right. That's what I'm saying. People like that.
I feel like you should, like, morally, that should bother you. And if it doesn't, then it's wrong.
Yeah. I would be so offended. I'm like, seriously, sir? Like, wow. Yeah.
That's pretty gross.
Or feet. You like feet?
Yeah, I like feet.
Aww.
I mean, they don't turn me. It's not like I look at feet and I'm like,
no, I'm just saying because I don't like feet. I'm like a person that just don't like feet at all. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, don't put your feet on me.
No, I like feet. I mean, they just better not be ugly.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like
it's nothing I don't like. I like everything.
Oh, just like about a woman, like a woman's body.
Yeah.
No, okay. That's how I was
like. So I feel like some chicks could get away with having hair under their arms.
Yeah, I've actually seen like some women. I'm like, you know, normally you'd be like, oh, but then there are some you like, oh, well, that's probably just her thing. You know, you gotta like let it slide, like.
Like,
beautiful to you. It's like, yeah.
So I don't think it's anything that really just bothers. Like, it's nothing that bothers me at all.
Even hairy legs. You like hairy legs?
Depending on the person. Like I said, if she can rock it, if you know,
rock it. It's nothing like that first sprout when they growing back. It be all prickly.
Oh my god, it's all prickly.
Oh, okay. So, are you a guy who doesn't mind a bush? You have to. You don't mind?
No.
I feel like a lot of guys like our age, and younger, especially younger, like we're spoiled with they think that women have to be like waxed or shaved or whatever, and it's like the older men like that came from that era where it was okay, and now like people niggas be like spoiled now, like, oh yeah, it got to be like this, like no, it doesn't.
It was what they were seeing on the damn pornos and what people was making.
Right.
Everybody's supposed to be doing this, and now it's like, come on, bro. Like, bro, these are human bodies. They are
Right.
natural, bro. Like, if some shit ever happened and we didn't have access to be groomed like this all the fucking time, what do you think we look like? You think she wouldn't be sexy no more? You wouldn't care if her booty had hair on it, bro. Like, shut the fuck up. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Like, people need
Right.
to stop acting like we're not human and thinking that we're supposed to be some perfect fucking Barbie. Like, women ain't Barbies, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
Now I got like the image of naked Barbies in my head. Thanks a lot.
Oh, damn.
Man, how they used to just like make their bodies is so funny. Especially like the Ken
Man,
dolls and
fucking
shit.
waist trainers and fake titties and fake asses and then
Yeah,
the white ones and they got the lips, the fucking retarded looking lips that
that
they
shit is
keep
so ugly.
shit into. It's like, come on, bro. Like, what you doing? Like, be yourself. Be
I'm scared of
yourself. 'Cause
surgery.
I guarantee you, like, people's gonna love you way more for being you than anybody else. And like the thing about me with women, like I love women who I'm able to appreciate for them being who they are. You know,
Yeah,
like it is some kids that grew up in the hood, so they might be a little hood, even though they white. And it's like, okay, that's cool. You know, and then it's somewhere it's like you just white as white. You know, like you grew up in
yeah,
Nebraska, or something, but you're a hella cool person and you're beautiful. And there's dope
yeah,
things about you. I can appreciate all that. You know,
yeah.
same thing with anybody else. Like you just got to be able to appreciate people no matter who it is. And
That's beautiful. People don't do that. I'd say
it's
a
you
lot
got
of people don't.
a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. It's hard. It's hard to do sometimes because we just trained to do the opposite. You know, to use our insecurities to hate other people or I shouldn't say hate, but hate on other people. You know, we see
Yeah,
things about them and we whatever that is that bothers us about that, we I'm gonna talk about this or talk about that. And it's like, come on, bro. Like shift that energy, focus in on something else. Why
right.
think about why is it that you want to talk about that?
Mm.
Or why do you want to talk about that? Think about why. And is it really important? And if it is important, maybe you need to think about it for yourself on why it's important before you bring it up to them. And if you don't feel like going through all that, then it ain't worth it. And you need to think about something else
Right.
to speak about. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there eventually.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I feel like we the last
Man,
Mohicans, like our generation.
man, you ain't lying.
It's sad.
We gotta go hard. We gotta go out and we gotta help. We gotta, cause the rest of these motherfuckers is gonna be lost without us.
That's true.
If we don't, if this generation don't really put their stamp in it the way they're supposed to, which I mean, like we've done a hell of a job already, but it's got to like continue, like how John Lewis and then how folks was going throughout their entire lives. Like that's got to be us. Like until the day we die, we got to continue to
Yeah.
be focused on this goal, of making us better, making our people better, and making the world better. This country better. We gotta make this country better.
Hey, we just got to kick all the white people.
That ain't the ass.
Put them on a boat. Send them back to
Be like,
Egypt.
hey,
Okay.
so y'all got an eviction notice because apparently Y'all been squatting on this land for far too long. Like, I'm like, no. Well, who could stay? Can I stay?
Y'all got to go.
Man, we bring this country back. It'll be all green and lovely again. The whole world will be fresher again, and this shit on there. We can't talk like this. They gonna be like, they talking about evicting the white people are making the country clean again. They be like, hey, I'm just saying, y'all responsible for fucking love. I'm just saying, but ain't nobody getting evicted. We all one big fucked up family. So,
wow, you put it like that. That's some perspective. Like, damn.
What?
Like, which is one big. Like this.
We are one big fucked up family. That's what we are. Shit. Like, they ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Yeah, we need to finally come to the point where we can fuck with each other and we can love each other and we can stop oppressing each other and trying to pimp each other and shit. Because really, it ain't even. I mean, if we want to talk politics, it ain't even a matter of black and white or none of that shit. It's classism at this point, and they're trying to mask it with racism. So it's like y'all, but it's like, bro, all these people have working jobs too. It's a very few of y'all, the CEOs and shit, and owning all these companies is stupid ass rich. And the rest of us just gotta go up here and work for pennies for you while you bringing in millions a day. So come on.
Yeah.
Like who should really be against who at this point? Not saying that we should be against them, but we're not enemies with the rest of our peers. Only thing black people want is to be able to build and have good things for themselves, for them families, to build dynasties and whatever, just like everybody else. But we get kicked in the fucking ass every time we try. And folks don't want to see that. They don't be like, oh, well, you got the same opportunities as I'm. It's like, no, we fucking don't. If you ain't looked in history and seen this shit that we've been fucking kicked in the ass every time, and it's like, why do you have to kick us in the ass? Why can't we have our own shit? Why? We're not even asking for our own land over here to build a whole bunch of shit. We just asking for you not to kick us in our ass and let us do our thing. Simple as fucking that.
We do.
And we're gonna continue to help y'all like we've always done because we're fucking kind ass people. We're gonna continue to come back and help
you. To do things,
and do things.
Like steal the trend. They want to steal our ideas. That's it.
Like, I mean, and the thing about it, like we don't be tripping on sharing shit. It's just don't try to pimp us. If it's our shit, why the fuck is you making the money off of it and giving us a few pennies? It shouldn't be like that.
You don't want to.
Stop it. Stop it. We not your slaves no more. And that's what they mad about because they actually finna have to pull their weight and stop, walking on everybody's backs and having to respect everybody. And it's like it's not a bad thing. They just so used to what they been doing that they don't know nothing else, and they getting taught that, hey, this is how you're supposed to be. It's supposed to be us everywhere. Every time you see a CEO, you're supposed to think a white man, all that type of shit. Like, why Zuckerberg, when you think you're Zuckerbergs and this and that now, how come you're not never thinking about no 30-year-old white chick, a 35-year-old white chick that started up the company and now she the CEO? Why is it a dude instead of a chick? If you even want to talk about that and not even talk about color.
Yeah.
So
let's not even go there.
Yeah, let's not even go there. Yeah.
This world that we live in, bro.
Yeah, folks need to just realize where they at and what part they want to play and where they want to be. Like, do you really want an equal playing field for all people? Or do you just want to, continue to have who's on top remain on top forever and nobody else really have an opportunity to come up there and, help out as well? Because it shouldn't have to do with color. It should have to do with the person and what they're bringing to humanity. Or people. I should say, the people and what they're bringing to humanity. Yeah.
In our lifetime, I don't know.
What?
I said one day it'll happen, and I was like, in our lifetime, I don't know.
I don't know, but I mean, we're gonna fight for it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get out here and continue to, you know, push for equality and, you know, promote positivity and good energy and healthy lifestyles and education. You know, do the things that we could do because that's the only thing that's gonna keep folks, alive and moving forward. That's it. Can't go out here and be ignorant because we're gonna be where we've been. Locked the fuck up, shot up, little babies.
It's so depressing.
I know.
It's so depressing. Like, you just gotta.
It's hella depressing when you really think about it and you really it's some depressing shit. It's sad, but it's gotta change.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you right now, it ain't no way in hell in my lifetime that I'm gonna be content with the way this shit is.
Yeah.
I won't be. Not with the way it is right now.
Let's see who wins this election. Let's see what the next 4 years about to look like. I can't do another 4 years like this. I can't. I'm moving. I'm leaving. I'm packing up and I'm leaving.
I'm about to get out of America. I'm about to get out of America. Man, like, where are we going? Ghana. What's popping? Man. Yeah. Because folks think we playing when we say they'll kill us. And they're like, no, like, y'all seen what they did to the Jews. That wasn't even 100 years ago.
Right.
You think they won't do it to us? And they've been dogging us for, you don't think they ready to be like, man, hit the finishing blow. Like, if they're not going to be our slaves, then we don't need them anyway.
That's what this COVID was for. Trying to get
Shit.
rid of it.
Backfired, so they hit. Right. Like, they're like, well, they got them, but they still out partying and shit everywhere. So it ain't enough. Nah, so what the fuck? But like, you know what? You gotta get the vaccine now. Make sure they take the vaccine. Don't touch that motherfucking vaccine, because I keep telling you, you'll fuck around and be sterile, wondering why you can't have no babies and shit.
I'm definitely not getting that.
Well, I'm not touching that shit. You keep that away from me.
Have you taken the COVID test?
No.
Ugh. I haven't done it. The way it looked, I'm like, no. I already had it though. I had it in January.
Yeah.
I did. We all did.
No, I think we both did.
Yeah, we
both took a shit in January. But I mean, hey, I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
And I'm taking my vitamin C every day.
Man, I'm about to eat the vitamin C. Now that we talking about that shit, I keep the little chewables on deck.
Me too.
Just thinking about it, you can be like, you know what? Let me just eat now.
I got the kids, they vitamin C and they little Flintstone kid multivitamins. So I'm playing them one-a-days and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy.
All the vitamins. All the vitamins. Exercising.
Yep. Water.
Mm-hmm.
Alkaline.
I'm hurting myself and shit. Cut my finger. I hit myself in the forehead a few weeks ago.
Oh, you're getting old.
I burned myself.
This is middle age.
But you know what? It's kind of cool because I hadn't hurt myself in so long and shit. And I'm like, I need to feel this pain. and heal and shit. Because I haven't I used to play football. So I'm used to going out there and we'd get bruised up and shit all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And then just heal, and shit. And the thing about football is you have an off season, and then when you come back you don't really have pads on. So when you first start putting pads on again, you get hella bruises those first, that first week. And then after that, after they heal up and shit, you really don't be getting bruised again. So it's you still taking on them beatings, but unless you get a real badass bruise, you're not really gonna get a bruise.
You get bruised from the pads?
No. When you so you got pads on, right? But you're running around and you're hitting people full speed and shit. So the shoulder pads is hitting your arms and your and shit, your legs, your thighs is getting hit and shit. So you getting bruises, you getting hella bruises. Yeah. You might scrape yourself, you get some little cuts and scratches and shit. So it's it's toughen up my skin again. I ain't mad.
Yeah.
Make sure my body is still tough. I ain't all fragile.
Shut up.
I ain't extra macho, but you know what I mean? But I do want to, make sure that, everything is still in good working order.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I get that part of it. Yeah. Because, I mean, it lets you know, because if you take time to heal, you kind of damn.
Yeah. And typically I heal pretty fast. Yeah, when I busted my forehead, it healed real quick. It was maybe 3 days. Huh?
How did you do that?
When I was shooting.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a new rifle, and it was the first time I had shot it, and I didn't tuck it good enough, and I was way too close to the scope, and that bitch, bow, right in my motherfucking forehead. And I was like, oh, I was leaking, I had blood coming down.
Oh, damn.
Get this shit out of here so I can shoot again. I know what I did wrong. I won't do it again. That next shot was dead on, though.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Shit happens. I don't know. This motherfucker was kind of deep, and this shit still hurts. So this might take a week. I gotta make sure it's stuck. I wish we had that glue already in life, where we could just glue that shit back together. And I'm like,
this is a machete.
Nah, knife. They were like, you bitch. It was bad.
Hey, do you still have my cup?
I think so. I hope so.
Where's my cup?
I think it's downstairs in the kitchen, honestly. I really think it's down there. Vegas, baby.
Ooh, I need my rehab cup. Even though I ain't going nowhere. But I think they closed rehab. I heard they closed rehab.
Everything's probably closed right now.
No, I mean it's gone.
It's really closed.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it had a long run.
Man, I love rehab.
It'll be something else.
Yeah, everybody gonna be at Dre's now.
Yeah, everybody be at Dre's. I wonder where people will be when shit opens back up, man. If I was a casino, it's you're not making money like you used to making money, though. But it's a good time to remodel some shit.
No, they at the clubs in Vegas. They was at Marquee, the one at Cosmo. I seen people there.
Oh, they in the clubs? Shit. We the only ones. We really in prison over here.
Huh?
Oh, everybody living life but us?
Yes. Everybody's living life but us. Everywhere, every area is open. It's closed here.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because, what if winter come and the rest of the U.S. die and California just sitting here well, the fires didn't get us and COVID didn't get us. It's like Game of Thrones. Winter is coming. We've been trying to tell y'all over there on the whole east side of the country. The winter is coming.
Gonna be like, I told you bitches. I told y'all to stay the fuck inside. Now you see.
Y'all didn't want to listen. It done got all y'all asses.
Want to talk shit about California? We was inside.
Right.
Man.
Now y'all gonna need our help. Y'all gonna need our help to rebuild.
Nah, son.
We're gonna be looking like Thanos really hit this motherfucker. Right. Like this nigga Thanos really showed up.
That would be. I mean, it's sad because you do have other people in other places, but that'd be funny as fuck. Like, if everybody else just died. Like,
if it wasn't real, if it wasn't a real scenario, it would be funny. Like if it was just some crazy shit in the cartoon, that shit would be funny. If it was like a little sketch. You'd be like, they had a little. Oh god.
no. Like anybody who didn't quarantine, like even if you were in another state, but if you stayed inside, like you got to survive. But if you was out there wilding, you a goner. Oh,
hey, you think
Prince of Egypt? Remember in Prince of Egypt?
Hey, you put that blood over you. Hey, do you think I'm playing?
Okay.
I've been believing that the entire quarantine. That's why I've been behaving myself.
I was like, yeah, that whole thing. Moses was like, listen.
He was like, bro, I'm trying to tell you.
And in our story, Moses is Gavin Newsom.
Wear a mask. They don't want to listen. Wear a mask. Okay. Don't go out. Don't go out partying and congregating and shit with tons of people.
Or your firstborn soul about to be snatched.
Don't listen. Right. And it's like folks done got their parents killed and their grandparents killed already by it, It's like people done literally shit.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. You seem like that one. It was like one video where a cop showed up to a house, a college house, and there was a bunch of kids in there, and cop ran one of the boys' license and it said he had COVID. And the boy was like, the cop was like, "You got COVID?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Well, who are all these people here? Like you're supposed to be quarantined, and why are you outside? And why are you around all these people?" And it was who are these other people that were just walking down the street? He was like, they just left. Yeah, yeah. And he was like, "Well, you have COVID, and now you just exposed everybody here." And he's like, "Oh, they have COVID too," or some shit. Like it was ridiculous though. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
Really? Like this is to the point where people really are and you don't know who you're around. That's like he's saying, like you around one person and that person then went to this party and kicked it with all the COVID people and now they done brought the COVID, into the Uber car with the Uber driver and then you just get into the Uber car after them or some shit. Like you never know. It's all types of crazy shit out here. So you gotta really be on your P's and Q's. And that's not to say like some people that you really might be around that was just around people with COVID. Because I didn't have friends that caught the shit and was in the hospital.
Yeah. It's kind of like you like, oh, well, I trust like my friend, but you don't know who your friend was around or who that person was around.
Exactly. It ain't even a matter of trust at this point. It's like I love you all, but if you're not doing what I'm doing right now, if you're not following the guidelines that I'm following, then I'm not gonna be around you. So like I am around some of my friends, but I got my bubble. Remember when they say create your social bubbles? I got my bubbles, and all of us are all, like careful. We're like we have people that we care about around us that we don't want to bring this to.
Yeah.
So we're very careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. Like I can't believe we in a pandemic. Like it is wild.
I just never believed that things like a pandemic would be like this. I never saw it being like this. I just, you never see shit being this way. It's intense. Huh?
Remember we used to watch Outbreak in class? Like our teachers would play Outbreak.
Yeah. It's always like some shit happens and then they save it and nothing, or worst case scenario to be like, what's that movie with Will Smith, I Am Legend, where Everybody going crazy and trying to get out, but it's never just like, all right, y'all really just stuck here for a year or two dealing with this shit.
Shit crazy.
Right. Watching the economy go through this and that and this and that, and watching politics go through this and that, and the country just going at each other. Like, this is insane. Like, we're living through shit that's going to be in the fucking history books.
I know. I'm like, this is like shit that we read about, or it's not even as crazy as the shit we read about in our history books. Now we about to be in history books. Like, this shit is crazy.
In the history books. Right. Like,
coronavirus. Like, you're gonna be flipping textbooks, it's gonna be COVID. A whole chapter.
Like but the rest of the world over here betting like, can America buy the coronavirus? Man.
Everybody goes.
It ain't even the coronavirus, it's the racism.
Yeah.
And everything. And like, if it wasn't for the racism, we would have kicked coronavirus ass. Because they already had a plan, they already had a pandemic plan. But because Trump racist ass,
he fired everybody.
He fought, and he threw out all Obama stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, bro. So you had a plan. You knew you could have had all the resources and everything to handle this shit, but you threw it out. So now a ton of people died and shit. So all this really is because of racism.
He just looking stupid.
And he's sitting there looking stupid.
I know. In China, like fuck.
Yeah,
China. We talking about
the China virus, and it's like, bro, like that's so blatantly racist and stuff. And it's like, y'all don't understand. Like, the virus has a name, and everybody else calls it by that name, but yet you have to be so disrespectful to call it the China virus because you know it's disrespectful. But yet, who's gonna tell you it's disrespectful and stop doing it? Nobody. They just keep letting you fucking do it.
It's a vicious cycle. I'm ready for it to stop. I want to get off this roller coaster. I'm done.
Man.
I want to leave this theme park altogether. I'm done.
Man.
So everybody vote.
You know what?
Tell everybody to vote. Everybody vote. Everybody who's going to be watching this video, vote.
Everybody vote. If you don't vote, excuse me, I'm going to tell you who to vote for. Everybody go vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I don't give a fuck if you don't like them, because I don't like them. But I don't want Trump in office again, because that's basically signing your own fucking death wish. So you vote for Joe Biden and you stay alive, and we continue this fight for justice and for equality, or you go with Trump and you sign your death wish and we all fucked. And don't go in there voting for no Kanye or no dumb shit, because that's not gonna help us. You gotta vote for Biden. Period. Go out there and vote for Biden. I'm done.
2020.
Biden Harris 2020.
This message.
Even though we don't like them.
Hey, I don't like, at this point I just don't care. I just don't want it to be Trump. Like, I don't care what the controversy is behind Biden. I don't care. or Kamala Harris. I don't care. You can't do another 4 years. Trump.
If it's another 4 years, like, it's gonna be worse than that.
Oh, but like all the racists and like white supremacists and shit that want to go out there and vote for Trump, they might die after they vote. So it's like you might not even be here to see if he even gets to be back in office. So, don't go dancing with the devil.
You know what? They gonna get out there. I wish peace upon everyone. That's all I want to say. I wish peace upon everyone.
Okay.
And by peace, like, that means peace all around. Like, if you have peace for yourself, you should want peace for others. Okay. So I just wish peace upon everyone. Peaceful minds. Mm-hmm. Even for the most violent people. Savage.
I just want peace for my people.
Yeah.
Like, no,
Next time we can talk about.
I'm not necessarily making it a race thing. I'm just talking about like the people around me. I just want peace for them. I can't worry about nobody else.
Right now we focus. Next time we can talk about people getting shot in the foot.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll formally address that.
All right. Well, that sounds like a good topic to talk about. We need to like have somebody else chime in.
Yeah, we'll invite some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get some guests on for that because yeah, that's a touchy subject, and everybody should have an opinion. In my opinion on that, I feel like it's fair, but we'll share that next time.
You think it's fair?
It's fair. It's very fair, in my opinion. But I'm harsh and I'm loving at the same time.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Very harsh and very gentle. All in one blow. Like, what? So, yeah.
Yeah. Next time. That would be
next time on Seduction Hour.
Crazy. Wow.
All right, I'm about to go eat dinner. I'm hungry as fuck.
Yeah, me too.
And I got to leave at 3 a.m. No, I need to leave at 3 a.m.
Damn, you need to go to bed.
Yeah, I do.
I need to figure out how this is going to save.
You were recording the whole thing, yeah?
Yeah, let me stop recording.